I'm already
Me too.
This is not water, children. Hello, world. Welcome to Tipsy Broad History, aka TBH, aka we're millennials and we thought that TBH would be super cute to put in there. So here we are. Thank you for joining us. We are your hostesses with the mostesses. I am Sherilyn.
I'm Evelyn.
I'm Hannah.
And we're just here to talk about some badass bitches in history. Oh, I will say also, we will do our best.
We are currently tipsy.
Yes. We'll do our best to try not to cuss so much, but listen, like this is just who we are. It's just in our language, so it's gonna happen. We're really excited. Also, just to put a little disclaimer on this.
A serious note.
A serious note.
This
This is a podcast created by responsible drinking age adults.
Yes.
Drink responsibly. 21 years or older. Do not drink and drive. We all live in the same neighborhood, so we can literally just
neighbors.
hop and skip.
Yeah. Okay. If there's anybody who's listening, if there's actually anybody who's listening that doesn't know us, we literally live in the same neighborhood.
We do.
Same neighborhood.
Same neighborhood.
We live in the same neighborhood. So
Yes.
literally, Sherilyn and I live on the same street,
And then I live around the corner.
Yeah, Evelyn literally lives around the corner, so we walk to each other's houses. Drink responsibly. If you're under 21, don't fucking drink.
Don't fucking drink. So TBH and its hosts, we do not support or condone overconsumption or the abuse of alcohol. This is not intended to promote alcohol abuse, any binge drinking, hazing, anything like that. We just want to come together, have fun, again, talk about some badass bitches in history with a drink. That's it. That's why we here.
You know what? That's
just
how we.
gagged.
Oh my
Somebody come. Here we are. I'm gonna take a sip of my drink. Oh, speaking of drink. What do we have? Hannah is our bartender tonight.
Today,
every night.
And always.
We've had a long night so far.
Oh, yes.
What time is it right now?
We are going to get to our person.
It
we
is
promised.
11 o'clock.
It is 11 at night.
We've been trying to do this since 7 p.m.
We've tried from 7 o'clock to start this, but 4 hours later, here we are. So,
We're excited to be here.
We're super excited to be here. But I did not have time to, make a special drink or whatever, So, we're drinking vodka sodas. But it's a cucumber mint vodka.
Mm-hmm.
It's delicious.
Polar pop?
It's Polar Pop, but there's I think it's a raspberry lime, and then we also have a cherry one.
the lime
I'm
cherry,
not
yeah.
sure who has what,
Yeah.
but we're all drinking.
All
Nonetheless, it's a vodka soda with a bit of a taste. Also, here are some shots that we might take in the future. Sherilyn has this thing with Patron.
If you ever go out with her,
What's up?
she will always buy you a shot of Patron.
I have to.
It's
With the
her
Coke
thing.
bag. Patron with the Coke bag, please. Thanks. I promise I will stop. I don't know. I'm just excited. No one dabs anymore. Does anyone dab? Kids, do you dab?
they don't.
Yeah, they do.
Are kids even
I think
listening
so.
to us?
I think they're kindergartners, but they're stabbing.
Nobody's
But they dab. So we have some Patron for Sherilyn, which we're probably not going to drink tonight. Don't know. We'll figure that out. Evelyn over here, the classy one, has a little bit of a Jack Daniels.
She a tank, man.
I
This girl.
love dark whiskey. I just like anything that's dark. Clear stuff gets me drunk right away, but anything dark,
You're so weird.
Yeah, that
It's
is
so
weird.
strange.
I'm just opposite, y'all. It's okay.
It is okay, but it's a welcome strange though, because if I can't take my shot,
Oh my gosh.
I just go, Evelyn.
She really does. And then I just take it, and then 10 minutes later, I'm like, oh.
It's fantastic. But we will get Hannah. Do you have your Instagram or your drink YouTube?
So
already?
I don't have it on YouTube yet. Hello, YouTube, by the way. All of you guys, we have been ignoring you
Sorry.
this entire time.
I'm trying to look. It's just
I kind of forgot that we were actually recording that. We're also recording this on YouTube, so if you want to watch us on YouTube, go subscribe to.
Yeah.
We don't even have a channel.
Insert here.
Insert here,
Subscribe to.
exactly. Subscribe
Nothing yet.
to. I'm sure it's going to be probably TBH podcast or.
hopefully within the next few episodes.
Yeah, we'll figure that
release
out. But going back to
I don't
drinks.
even know where we are now.
It's on my Instagram stories is where I post my drinks.
Okay.
So, if you want to follow me on Instagram, I'm at Hannah. Wait, what am I? Weird.
She
shit
is
to do.
at Hannah._.Yumi.
Yes.
Well, wait, hold on. Y-U-M-I.
Yes.
So, Hannah._.Yumi.
I think we should introduce ourselves.
Okay.
Evelyn.
Okay. All right. So my name is Evelyn. Fun facts about me. Okay, let's see. My favorite color is blue. I love all the colors blue. I live in blue, literally.
You're
And
wearing
Literally
it right now.
right
Yeah.
I didn't even know that, actually.
Yeah, no. If you look at my wardrobe, everything's either blue or floral.
Floral.
That's a hard word.
Here we
That
are.
is
Words
a
are
hard word.
It's-
Words are so hard.
You-
Okay, so let's see what else about me. My dad was military. And so, although kinda, he was military Navy, and we grew up. Well, we didn't travel a lot. We didn't move a lot. I moved to Spain when I was 5. I left when I was 11 to come to Pensacola, and I've just been here ever since. But I really enjoyed living in Spain. My parents are actually from South America, so we traveled there a lot whenever I was younger. Like every 2 years, we'd go visit some form of my grandparents, which was fun. And that kind of started my love of traveling. And since getting like an adult job, I've just kind of worked to travel, and that's always fun. I have a dog who I absolutely adore. Her name is Lily.
We have 2
Lily,
dogs.
I do. I have Peach, but Peach is my husband's dog.
Okay, I get you. Lily's so
Yeah,
cute, though.
Lily, yeah. And Peach is cute too. No, don't get me wrong, she's adorable. But there's that. That's it.
That's not it. But y'all, she's so shy about this sometimes, but she's also an opera singer. Don't let her. Don't tell him about
Okay,
that, girl.
kinda. Okay, yeah, I forgot. Well, kinda. Okay, so I do sing in the Pensacola Opera as chorus. In the chorus, I went to UWF, which is the University of West Florida, and Pensacola State College, which is a state college.
In case you guys didn't get that.
To study music education, and at UWF I took voice lessons, and I did that as my major instrument, so that was always fun. So
cool.
yeah.
She's an opera singer. I know. You couldn't tell.
So that's it. Yeah.
Awesome.
That's me.
Yay.
I'm Hannah.
Oh my
She said that so Kardashian. I'm Hannah.
Oh man.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm Hannah. I'm interesting because I was born in Japan. I really was. I was born in Japan, and I now live in Florida with these lovely ladies. Thanks to my boyfriend. Well, not actually thanks to my boyfriend. Thanks to my sister. Thanks to my sister. And then I met my boyfriend here. But yeah, I was born and raised in Japan. And when I was about 20, I came to live in the States permanently. I mean, I've been back and forth.
Oh, okay. I didn't know.
I was back and forth my whole life. I would study in Japan in English, and then they would send me off to America every 2 years to go to American
What
school.
a hard life.
So yeah, back and forth between Japan and America, and now I'm here in Florida.
That's so cool.
That is me.
Yeah.
That is not just you. What else? You do makeup?
I used to work in film as a makeup artist slash.
wow. Cool.
I mean, I served most of the time. Let's be real.
But
Working
it's still cool.
union jobs as a
Yeah.
non-union is really difficult. But yeah, I did that for a while, and then I moved to Florida. And the part of Florida that we're in is there's no film, so I'm working as a legal assistant under Sherilyn.
Not like, I mean, we just work in the same place. Tell them, like, where you, like, what you did in Hawaii, the show that you worked on.
Okay,
This
I
girl worked on a TV show, and she's, like, all humble and shit. She's like, yeah, it's fine, it's whatever.
I didn't know this.
Yes,
What?
did you know this?
No.
Okay, I worked so I went straight from college pretty much to Hawaii as a production assistant on Hawaii Five-0, which for people who work on films, though, they know production assistants is basically like, it sucks. It's the worst job in the world, like literally the worst job I've ever had. But I did that as like a starter position, and then I worked on Disney's Jungle Cruise as an environmental assistant. And then I met people through that, and then they're like, "You cool, you can do makeup." So I worked on, what's that, Midway with Mandy Moore and them. And it was a D player, but I did makeup on that once. And, I'm also the youngest of the TBHers.
Oh, this is true.
I am 26 years old.
Y'all's kicking in.
Okay, I'm 26. Evelyn, how old are you?
I'm 28. I just turned 28.
And how old are you,
Yo,
Sherilyn?
girl, hit that dirty 30.
So, let's give it over to Sherilyn.
All right, guys. I am. Hello. I am Sherilyn. I am now pointing out the oldest one of the group. Like, what the hell? I don't know. What about me? Let's see. The things that I do. I'm a personal trainer. Facts. Let's just spit out the facts. I'm a personal trainer. I work at a law firm with Hannah. I've been working there for forever and a day. What do I like to do? I'm also a dancer. Kind of dabble in everything. I don't know. My favorite color is yellow.
True.
I like long walks on the beach.
Well,
I'm just kidding. No, I don't.
I do.
Yeah, I do too. Sherilyn's like really good at like a lot of things.
Oh,
It's color guard
days.
days. Like,
Yeah. Shout out to the color guard world. Yep, I am a color guard girl through and through. Started in high school. After high school color guard, I actually started dancing more full-time, got more training, and then I went on to march a WGI Independent World percussion group called Music City Mystique. Shout out to Music City Mystique. In 2013, I'm the purple girl. Purple girl. I'm the purple. Oh my God! Why is that such a words are hard. I'm the girl in the purple.
yes.
And then after that, I started teaching
Locally,
DCI
right?
and locally and everywhere. So shout out to that. That's a huge part of my life, mine and my husband's. I have a dog named Sabian. That's how much this is like our world. Well, more his, because he plays cymbals, so Sabian. Anyways, all right, so that is... Hi! Oh, she's taking a picture. That's your TBHers. Long introductions, but this is our first episode, and you have no idea who we are. So now you know. And I'm close to the mic, and it's probably really loud. I'm sorry.
It is loud as you.
I'm sorry. All right, so... Again, back to what the heck are we going to talk about? Why are we doing this? So, we just want to talk about some badass bitches in history. Has this been done? Probably, but we just wanted a environment for us to talk about it, and we just thought, you know what, there may be other people out there, women, men, whoever, that wants to listen to us as well. How this came about, though, just quick background story is we were actually at the beach and alcohol may or may not have been involved, you know, who knows, and we had our floaties, and I was talking about, like, Egypt or something, that on Disney Plus, there's, like, a National Geographic
and we were getting so hyped about it.
Yes, we were. And we were like just kept talking about other women in history stemming from that, and we're just like, y'all, let's make a podcast.
Like, so why were we not recording
right
now?
Yeah. So here we are. It's been probably about almost a month and a half, 2 months, and we're finally doing it. I don't know who's gonna listen to this, but
hey mom,
hi husband. Actually, he's probably gonna listen to it because I'm forcing him to. But yeah, so that's it. Let's get started. Evelyn, who we got today?
Yes. Okay, so I really like music. I did major in it. And so one person that we talked about during that time was Clara Schumann. And I don't know if anyone out there knows who this person is, but she was married to Robert Schumann. And there was also kind of like this like thing with Brahms, and I know that...
Brahms?
I know! Y'all are like, who is these people?
I don't know who she's
talking about. But they made really good music, I promise! Okay, but like, everyone knows of Clara because she wrote like amazing music, but like, you also know of her because of like the triangle. So Clara Schumann was born September 13th, 1819, and died May 20th of 1896. All right, and I think this is something that she wrote in her diary, and I think it's very interesting, especially it talks about like the times of like when she was born and how women were treated then. So she wrote, "I once believed that I possessed creative talent, but I had given up this idea. A woman must not desire to compose. There has never yet been one able to do it. Should I expect to be the one?" And yeah, she wrote that in 1839. And I'll get into why she wrote that, but like...
Isn't it crazy though? Like, even obviously in today's world, we obviously have more rights and stuff, but it's still one of those things where you could insert anything other than compose, you know, into that sentence, and it would totally be
exactly.
It still applies today.
Exactly.
Which is sad.
Yeah, it is. And like, I also think it's so sad that like you don't, when you think of like great composers, you don't think of a women composer. You think of like Bach or Mozart or Beethoven or like, and there's so many other ones, but those are the main ones. You never think of a woman, and if you do, it's because there's men involved. Like I said, there was Robert and Brahms, but it's like, oh, Robert and Brahms, oh, and Clara's in there too, you know? Yeah. And it's so sad because she was like such a great composer for her time. Like, she was known because of like, she was like a renowned composer, or not composer, or like piano player throughout all of Egypt by the age of 9. Which is like a lot.
Like, what was I doing at 9? I think I was trying to figure out what cartoons to watch.
What cereal?
Not composing music or seeing if Britney Spears was on TV. Sorry, Britney.
Alright, before you go though, you need a drink because you need to catch up with us. Look at it.
Look. What is this? What is it? Hold on. Is this a Buffalo Free Zone?
Is it?
I don't know. Is it? I don't know. Can you even talk about a buffalo?
I don't know. I think if you I think that if you want to know what a buffalo is, you need to go find someone who's a buffalo.
Or look it up.
But
we're not going to talk about it. But this is a Buffalo Free Zone.
All right,
here we go. Cheers.
Oh, man. All right, here we go. To Clara.
All
right. So, interesting facts about Clara throughout her whole year, okay, or life years. Okay. She was a distinguished composer of the Romantic era. She was a remarkable pianist and composer, a true pioneer who had a profound impact on the history of music, and that comes from the book called Song. It's really called Song.
Profound.
And then her music, along with other female composers, are still being discovered.
Wow. Yeah. So wait, not everything that she created is out there?
Well, maybe, yeah.
Wow.
Or, I don't know.
Why did she hide it? Under her bed?
I don't know. Yes, under the bed, and it was permanent open, and looking and oh, look at this new piece of music.
Like, can you imagine though if there's something that's like missing, like one of her compositions that are missing, then how? Like, if it has to be stored really good, or else it's gonna like crumple and like not be a thing anymore. So. Hopefully.
Yeah, or they're like, someone's playing it and they're like, this sounds a lot like this other song that she wrote. You know, and like it may not have a name on it, and so they're like, well, make an educating face.
Like,
Early life. Her parents were divorced very young, which I think is weird because I thought that back then divorce was really frowned upon.
Right.
Yeah. But her parents divorced when she was 5, and she got to live with her dad. And her dad was like, you're coming with me. You're really good at music and piano. And so, like, come with me. But she wrote in her diary, which also, fun fact, like, who keeps a diary nowadays?
Yeah.
Like, I wish I would, because there's some
I remember
days...
I used to try to. Like, when I was, like, 4th grade, I'd be, like, writing about my crush.
Writing about my crush.
But, yeah,
my name is Hannah. Today, I saw Jake. He's hot.
Ew.
Ha.
Jake?
From
Oh, boy. I had a Britney Spears diary that had a lock.
Oh,
I had a lock.
Yeah.
Because, like,
wild.
Who would actually look at it, though?
Your mom, maybe?
She's what did we write about? Like, who cares? Like, today was cool. I went here. Did you have a diary?
I did, yeah. Wow. I had a lot. I kept up with them until, like, middle school, and then I was like...
Freaking crazy. Listeners, listeners, if anyone's listening, did you have a diary? If so, comment below.
What was the worst entry? Or the best entry?
Send it to us at
gmail.com.
That's it. That's the email. Oh boy. We don't have anything just yet, but By the time we post this, which will be like freaking months from now, we will have all of that and we will link it. Or we'll add another talkity talk.
We'll try to add a talkity talk. I actually have a question though, and it's serious.
It's serious. As she giggles, please do tell. Go ahead.
Is there a Gmail account that's gmail@gmail.com?
That's a good question.
Is that not a good question?
Should we send an email to @gmail? Gmail@gmail.com? We digress. We get so distracted.
No, let's try it, because if it goes through, that means somebody has an account. Does Gmail have a Gmail account that's called Gmail?
Do you guys know that meme? I don't know. It's not Julia Roberts, but it looks like Julia Roberts, where all of like the mathematical signs.
Oh, yeah.
That's how I feel right now.
That's so true. Okay, hold on. Gmail.com.
Wait, are you going to email this email?
Yes.
Oh,
Okay.
You guys, we got lost.
Anyway, so...
Alright, so continue telling us while she's going to email gmail@gmail.com.
So in her diary, she wrote that she, like, missed her mother's love and she was never really happy. And it kind of trickled...
Without her mom?
Yeah.
Aww.
And it kind of, like, trickled throughout her life, and we'll see that. So... Anyways, like I mentioned, she was a child prodigy. She was trained and educated in music, piano, violin, etc., like everything.
Such a baddie.
By her dad, who was like a really well-known German piano teacher. Mm-hmm. That's gonna come in handy later. Mm-hmm. It's like a tool. It's a tool we'll get later. So her father was Frederick Wake, maybe. I don't know how to say that. W-E-I-C-K.
W-I-E-C-K.
No, I have W-E. Is it I?
I don't know.
Oh.
Hey, if you know how to say, disclaimer, we may mispronounce things. Don't add us. Just tell us how to do it.
Okay, I have an announcement.
Oh, did he find out? Is there a Gmail@gmail.com?
There is not. The server rejected it.
That means it's available.
No, I think,
Yeah. TBH
Or
Gmail.
is it like Gmail's like, no, this isn't going to be a
Maybe.
Gmail account.
Yeah.
Okay, whatever.
That was good. Thanks, Hannah.
Thanks, Hannah.
You're welcome. If anybody else knows more information about this, I would really like to know. Again, email us at gmail.com.
man.
I'm so sorry.
It's okay. So she became, like, because she was so well educated and because, like, her dad, like, taught her almost everything about music, even, like, how to write and stuff. She started touring at age 9, but when she toured throughout all of Europe, which is, I think, is crazy, she, like, used to play from memory, which it was not a common thing then. Like, she's the reason why we do this now. So, fuck you, Clara, because, like, doing that stuff from memory sucks. Like, So, she did that.
Yeah.
Fuck you, Clara. Like, I love you, but...
Shots fired.
Honestly, though, like, I don't know if you've ever...
How smart do you have to
Honestly, like, she would... I feel like she played, like, a whole concert, like, 3, 4, maybe 10 songs, just from memory. Just
that's
whatever.
Crazy. She's a prodigy, man.
That's what... Yeah, that's what they said.
She cool.
Okay, so she did that, and then she met Robert. So Robert Schumann was her husband, or became her husband.
Do we like him?
Yeah, he's cool.
All right.
He wrote good music.
All right.
Yeah, but they're the most famous duo of their time. Little hearts after they got married. But okay, so the reason they met is because Robert became a student of her dad's.
Oh,
I know. But when you became a student back then, you lived in their same house.
Oh.
They had direct access to each other. What type of shit is that?
He was a lot older than her. I don't know how old. I said 24 on here, but I think I was, like, guesstimating.
How old were they when they... How old was she?
She was... Okay, listen.
She was a child.
Listen.
No.
Listen. They lived in the same house. They fell in love. Like, he was head over heels for her. Wrote music with her name. Like, was like, oh, I'm going to write Clara out. But there's no L in music, so he just used a G sharp, I believe.
Oh.
A B. No, he used a B. And then a G sharp for the R, which, okay, cool. Right? But, like, he proposed to Clara when she was 18, and then she said yes, and then he went to the dad, and the dad was like, nah, man, you can't marry my daughter. You're, like, mentally unstable, nah. And so they were like, she's like, but daddy, I love him. And so they went to the courthouse and sued her dad.
Oh, can you? Wow.
They did.
Wait. Was back in the day, was 18 an adult though, or was she still?
Oh, that's a good question.
I have no idea.
Let's look that up.
I mean, I feel like it was because weren't they getting married at 15 at some point?
Oh yeah, that's true.
Well, yeah.
But was the parents involved?
I don't know. It's a good question.
Yeah.
But, so, Dad said no. Mm-hmm. They sued. They won. And then they got married the day before Claire's 21st birthday.
Can you sue for that these days?
I don't think so. I think people nowadays are just like...
Maybe because there's, you can't...
You can emancipate.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's true.
According to the New York Times,
Ooh.
it says you cannot think of the Schumanns as two separate people. Their music is so profoundly connected that you really cannot separate one from the other. So Clara pushed him just as much as he pushed her. Mm-hmm. They had 8 children together.
Golly!
Lost one after like a year due to like complications, I think. Mm-hmm. But listen to this. She was the breadwinner of her house.
Yes, hunty.
Yeah.
She did not stop. Yes. She didn't stop. Because you would think that, she's a female during those times, like, okay, she's now a mom. You have to stop performing. You stop creating your music. You stop doing that stuff. She's like, no. Oh, hell no.
Get it.
So she...
All the women who independent. Come
yeah. So she, where is it? She wrote in her diary that she has considered herself an artist first and a mother second.
Oh, wow. Well.
Yeah. Although that was the order, she didn't neglect either of them.
Yeah,
she was a really good
it was
mom.
Equally, but she committed.
She was like, I'm a composer, I'm an artist.
That's how she was successful, man.
Yeah, dude. So they became really close friends with Brahms because Brahms took Schumann under his wing. But, sad story here, 2 years after they met Brahms, and this is when things get kind of juicy, Robert was mentally unstable. He was a workaholic. Wow. And then he tried to commit suicide by jumping off a bridge.
Wait, so let's backtrack. Who's Brahms?
Brahms is a composer. Okay, so Brahms is another composer.
He's really famous.
He is really famous. Yeah. He's one of those
So was he a friend of theirs,
yes.
together, and okay,
right?
So he befriended them.
Yeah, okay. Because the Brahms really liked Schumann's music, and Schumann really liked Brahms' music, and Clara really liked it, and so they would premiere each other's music all the time, which is so cool to have a friend group like that,
So it was they had a mini rap off, but not a rap off, a composer off, they're and they're yo, that was so tight.
Let me play your music from memory. Yeah,
so cool,
dude. Right? Yeah, just like that.
I wish people could see you do that. That was amazing. Yeah. Oh, that's true. She just very furiously played a violin, and it was so aggressive that if she was actually playing a violin, it would have broke. And it was beautiful.
All the strings are popping.
Yes.
Every single string.
It was so epic. Evelyn, thank you. I needed that tonight.
So,
he hanged himself.
He jumped off a bridge.
He jumped off a bridge.
And then after he jumped off the bridge and survived, he was like, you know what?
That's the worst.
Was there water at the bottom?
I think so. I would assume so. He was like, I need to go into a mental asylum. Oh. And so there was yes, that's fine. Yeah. You go. But as a woman, Clara couldn't go into the mental asylum to see him.
Why?
I don't know.
Was it a male
maybe
mental asylum, and then women were in a different, how they
that makes sense.
Segregate.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't see that. I didn't go into that far.
Women-gation? Oh my god.
I missed it.
She said, segregation? Women-gation?
I don't know what it's
Oh man, that's staying with us. Anytime we talk about women-gation. We're not laughing at the idea of women being segregated. We're laughing at the hilarious word that she just made.
I mean, clearly.
Don't at us.
No, I mean, all of us here are feminists.
Yes.
Are we not?
Yeah.
Or else we wouldn't have this fucking...
That's true.
Literally.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't at us.
Don't at us. So Clara was like, hey, Brahms, can you go?
Just like that?
I don't know how to do that voice.
No, keep going. Here we go.
Hey, Brahms, can you go visit my husband, please, and tell me how he's doing? Oh, yeah, sure,
So not only, obviously, we have our adult beverages, but as we are recording, we have a few very bright lights on us. We have the AC off. We are
EC or the AC?
The AC? The AC?
Did you say AC?
The AC? I said AC. The air conditioner is off so that the mics
so that
don't
you
pick
can
it up.
enjoy beautiful audio.
Our beautiful voices. But this means that we are sweating and it's hot and we're a little delirious.
And we live in Pensacola, Florida.
Right.
So she was like, and Brahms was like, yeah, I can go check on him, that's fine.
We're gonna get through this.
And so then she did. He would go see Robert all the time and come back and like hang out with Clara. And so Brahms started to get a little bit of feelings for Clara. And we know this because Brahms started to do the same thing that Robert did, which was using Clara's name in his music. Oh.
Is that a thing still?
I don't know. I hope so.
That's kind of cute. I like
Isn't it?
Wait.
Oh, that's kind of basic.
Is this what you were saying earlier? Like, he would use her name in, like, musical notes.
Right, like,
Yeah,
so
like,
the motif would be, like, he would use, like, C, B, A, G sharp, and A, and, like, use those 5 notes and, like, make them throughout the song.
Okay. Adorable.
Mm-hmm.
So
but then he was like, oh, I love you.
I've never had that happen to me.
He wrote Clara a note.
Who did?
Brahms.
Brahms, why are you so special?
He strained the heart that's threatened to break. He uplifted my mind. He cheered my spirit. In short, he was my friend in the fullest sense of the word. With Brahms' help. Oh, that was Clara editing Robert's collections of works of Brahms music.
So basically, So basically, Brahms was taking advantage of the situation that the hubby was not in the picture.
But he respected her. And he respected him.
Did
so, I mean, that's what they say.
Okay.
Like, he respected.
Okay. He gonna cash his hands. He gonna cash them feelings.
He caught those feelings hard. He caught those feelings hard. Look, he wrote, I wish I could write to you as tenderly as I love you and tell you all the good things I wish you.
Oh my gosh. Where was Robert this whole entire time?
He was in the insane asylum. He was there for 2 years. And then on, like, 2 years and never made it out. He died of a pneumonia.
What? That's so sad.
It is. But Clara did get to see him 2 days before he died. Because they were like, oh, hey, your husband's real bad. He's probably not going to make it. You can come see him now.
Oh my god, at that point, really?
Yeah.
Did she have a relationship with Brahms, though, while her husband was
No.
Okay.
No.
So they were just
Is it like
they were
for
just
real
friends.
though? Like, you know for a fact that she didn't, or is it just
No,
like,
that's what they speculate.
So was it like, we both mutually have feelings for each other, however, we are going to respect our boundaries
until the husband's out of the picture?
and just Netflix and chill?
I feel like Netflix and chill has like a lot more connotations.
But it could have been that way. But she also had 8 kids, or 7 kids that were around during this time.
Robert's.
So,
Kids. Okay.
So, that happened.
That's so sad though. Like,
Yeah.
what a stupid facility that's like, oh, your husband's dying in 2 days. She must
like, you need to come see him now. He's really ill.
Yeah.
You know?
Let her see him throughout.
Right.
Like, they're married.
After Schumann's death, Brahms became a source of strong support for Clara, and MacDonald, which is the writer of the songbook, writes that whatever the answer in terms of what they meant to each other, Brahms and Clara were certainly lovers. In his music, Brahms, like Schumann, used the musical theory. Yeah, I said that. And not far-fetched to suppose that the significant number of his songs reflected his emotions, evolved to a lifelong devotion to Clara.
Well.
Devotion to Clara.
Yeah.
He never married.
Oh.
Brahms never married. So they were definitely, there's something there. Like, there literally is a movie about it. It is, what is that?
Clara, she just was, listen, not only was she, like, just a baddie with the piano and composing, like,
Yeah,
she was fine.
Yes.
Fine. She was like, you and I'm just this hot that we're gonna all enjoy each other's company. And it's gonna,
Okay.
this is, here we are.
Here we go. Oh my god, Evelyn.
Okay,
That's true.
here we go. Clank.
Clank.
Ugh.
Oh,
It's not as
Lord,
good
what
warm.
was that? What was that?
It got a little hot.
A little hot.
Okay, just drink it.
Do we just
finish it then?
Do we finish it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
I do want to end with this, though, to talk about the love triangle.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so there is a film. It was written in 1947 and featured. It's called The Song of Love, in which Clara is portrayed by Katharine Hepburn.
Mm-hmm.
Hepburn.
Okay.
Hepburn.
Sure. Yes.
Who'd you say?
Catherine Hepburn.
Hepburn.
Hepburn. Oh, that sounds right.
Yeah. And your relation to Audrey Hepburn?
I don't believe
so.
so.
No.
Catherine, no.
Okay, so this is according to the what was that website? The CBC or Classical FM, one of the two. But I'm gonna read this directly from them. Clara and Brahms' relationship blossomed to more than friendship, and although it's unclear what exactly went on, this love triangle holds its position as one of the most retold love stories in music history. Clara had a complicated personal relationship with Johannes Brahms, but he was also supportive of her professional career, and she was in fact the first person to ever publicly perform at any of his works.
Yeah. That's awesome, though, that they were able... I mean, listen.
It sucks that they never got to be more than just friends.
Right.
Benefits.
And I don't... It gets a little... Iffy because, of course, no one condones a love triangle, and just there's so much to that as far as her husband being in the asylum and, Brahms being there to basically...
But it also is, realistic, where it's, life is complicated.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
And she had so much hardships, too. With her husband dying, and I didn't mention this, but, 4 of her kids died, too, and she was raising her grandkids, and she was still performing.
Yeah.
She did stop composing after 36 when her husband went all crazy, but she just committed to completely just performing. But she was still doing that and doing what she loved.
Right.
She was a working mom.
Yeah, yes.
And that's, so rare to find back then, right?
Right, because it was all about the husband. And it's so crazy, we say it's so rare, but that was not an uncommon thing up until through recently. The 50s, 60s, even
maybe 80s, the 90s.
Right.
I think that's when that started.
For the husband to be the breadwinner, to come home and to just support the family. So that's
revolutionary.
It really is. She was, and that's what they say. She was a revolutionary for her time.
Yeah.
I feel like if you would take her and place her now, it would be okay, everyone does this, you
right,
know?
Correct.
But for back then, it's just girl, what?
Right, and and I feel like, we're focusing on the love triangle because that is, the spiciest thing to happen in her history, but that doesn't, it's not that bad. It's not and then Brahms killed her husband.
He was just comforting her.
It's just a little blip, but it's not her story. It's not her history and who she is and what she did for her time period.
Right. And she does have music that's performed today. There's 5 pieces that she wrote out of the 36 that people absolutely love. And so you should definitely go check them out. They're the 3 romantics for violin and piano. Piano concerto in A minor. Number 7. This is a German song. I'm not going to even try to pretend to say it. The Prelude and Fugue. There's just all piano works. All right. Yeah. Oh, but I do also want to say, I can't believe I forgot this, but she encouraged her. She loved her husband.
Yeah.
She encouraged her husband to write more music, and their music is so similar that you can't tell where one ends and where the other person starts.
Yeah.
Did they wrote together?
I think so, and I also think that if I remember this correctly from some of my vocal classes, that I think that she would write music and then publish it under his name.
Oh, yeah. I remember you mentioning that before. Yeah.
So, I don't know how true that is. That's just a thought that I remember.
But very valid.
I think so, yeah.
Because, a lot of authors did that back in the day, like George Eliot and things like that,
So.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So, cheers to Clara.
Cheers to Clara. I don't know where you at. We're already done.
I know. Talking. Let me just finish this.
This
okay.
is,
chug,
we're done. As she's chugging.
In my left hand.
Thank you, Evelyn, for Clara Schumann. That's a pretty freaking awesome story. I like this story because I feel like it's not something filled with drama. It's kind of a little more. It's real. It's real. It's wholesome, and it's this is it. This is what happened. There's no really fluffer in the middle of it. It's just a story. She's a badass composer that was a mom, that was a working mom, that had a husband get sick, that had a friend come in and help her out, and she needed someone to lean on, and what actually happened, we'll never know.
Yeah.
You know, maybe it's under her mattress somewhere.
Maybe she wrote diaries.
Maybe there's somewhere buried or hidden
but
or something.
I definitely think that we should have, I'm glad that we talked about her, because like we mentioned, or like I mentioned before, like, you don't really hear about her unless you're looking at Brahms or Robert.
Right.
So,
I mean, whenever we were talking about, like, Hannah and I both did not.
Yeah.
I've never heard of her before.
Yeah, her music is so pretty. And
I wanna
listeners, please go check it out.
I want to check it out now too, because like I love piano music. That's like, if any classical music, piano is like, just gorgeous. Let's go listen to her right now.
All right. Well, that's it.
Hey, that's it.
That's it.
Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you learned something.
Hope so.
Whether it be about us or about Clara, and I hope you tune in next time.
Yeah, and so much has happened.
Oh my gosh.
So much happened in between. It's this, from what we started today, you know, and then we're at 7 o'clock, and it's almost midnight, and here we are. Shout out to Hannah's boyfriend, Christian, for actually getting us going.
Oh my gosh, without Christian, we would still be stuck here trying to figure out logic.
Yeah. But yeah, shout out to Hannah for making our drinks.
Yes.
She will get very soon, you know, hopefully we'll be posting all the drinks that she makes. Check out her Instagram for more stories on this. It's hannah._.yumi. That's YUMI. We will get our Gmail out, our social media out. Hopefully, again, by the time we post this, it'll be at the end. Yeah, anything in closing, guys?
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening.
Please listen again. Yeah.
TBH.
We out.
We out.
More drinks?
More drinks.
What is this?
It's just Clara's song.
Maybe
this could be like the outro.
Not a booty bump song.
That's it. Oh wait, should we do an outro for YouTube too? Thanks for tuning into our vlogcast. We'll see you next week.
Bye!